Hey guys, it's Rob here to talk about lessons of how to improve your life with your tasks that you do. And you can separate them into four different quadrants, which Stephen Covey talked about in 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And so you have your urgent and important tasks for quadrant 1. Then you have important and non-urgent tasks for number 2. And then for number 3, you have non-important urgent tasks. And then you have not important and not urgent tasks for number 4. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to manage your tasks and to just point out a couple different tasks that are not effective for you to always focus upon. Now, it's good to always figure out how much time you spend in certain things a day. You could spend time reading a book, or you could spend time watching TV. You can decide to cook or decide to go out fast food. You can decide to look at your email, look on Facebook, or you can do something productive like watch an educational video. It all depends on the time that you spend on urgent and important matters. Now, it would be best for you to stay in number 2 quadrant, which is not urgent but important. The reason behind this is because most of your planning, your goals, and the action steps when it comes to achieving goals are all in the important, non-urgent category. The reason behind this is because most people do not take it urgent for important matters unless it's critical and life-threatening, business-threatening, so on and so forth. Now see, most people, they like to stay in category 3 and 4, which is not important matters, and they're either urgent or not urgent. And to talk about this, here's some examples that Stephen Covey put on his book here. So you got your non-important urgent activities, which would be, interrupting calls, some mail, some meetings, pressuring matters, and popular activities. And then if we go here to not urgent and not important, we can see that examples would be busy work, some mail, some phone calls, time wasters, pleasant activities. And this could be like going through your emails too. So if you look through all these, I mean, they're all not important. A lot of it, certain emails. Now, people like to go on Facebook and watch Netflix and all this, and these activities are not important and not urgent. It's entertainment. Okay. Now, let's say if you work so hard, right? They could still get into the urgent but not important category. Another thing is, now we're going to go to important steps or activities, which would be urgent and important, which would be 1. And a lot of businesses go through this one. Now this is perfectly normal, but you're going to have these no matter what, but you're going to want to try to minimize these. So this will be crises, pressuring problems, deadline-driven projects. I mean, you have to go through it sometimes, but your goal is to minimize these and try to eliminate 3 and 4 quadrant. And you want to stay most of the time in your important, not urgent. And it's not urgent because we don't feel it's necessary at the time. Let's say writing goals, so on and so forth. But it's very important. It's very important because you want to grow and productivity is the meaning for growth, meaning for happiness in all types of our pillars. And so we see here important and not urgent. And examples for this would be presentation, PC activities, which is production capability, relationship building, recognizing new opportunities, planning, creation. And we need to realize that we need to have a great balance when it comes to our activities. You know, there's a lot of entertainment that we spend on, a lot of unimportant matters that we focus on. And you'll be surprised at how many hours in a day that you actually waste. And you could go through, seriously, half a day wasted. Half a day. Imagine that, 6 to 9 hours, depending on how long you're awake. That's a lot of time wasted, guys. And we can focus on so much more. It's amazing. You know, and I'm going to give you an example. See, I try to keep it into the second pillar quadrant. And for example, this morning when I did my meditation, my morning routine, my stretching, and then my affirmations, that took me 45 minutes. Going right straight to reading took me an hour. And then my meal prep, 45 minutes. And then a little bit on the computer because I'm trying to get the website running. And that took me a half hour. And then after that, I go to work for 10 hours. In between, and also not counting some of the time, or well, adding some more time for lunches where I was looking up AdWords. That's another half hour. And then 15 minutes focusing on trying to send off all this information for the house and to look at a couple of emails that were productive a little bit. Research and develop. I like to get newsletters sent through email and read them about success. So if we count the grand total for that after I go to the gym for an hour, we will have an hour at the gym, meal prep and the meals and doing AdWords and all and the email research. So let's see here, that would be 3 hours right there. And then the meal, and for the reading and the morning routines and doing the website, that's another additional 2 hours or more. So that's 5 hours, guys. 5 hours of focusing on goals, okay? Talking to you guys too. And there was a little bit in between, so that's 5.5 hours, guys. Okay? And I probably was pushing 6 because I was doing some editing on some videos. So, guys, look, I spent 6 hours today on my goals. Strong in quadrant 2. Focusing on only my important but not urgent tasks. Okay? Now, it was in quadrant 1. Okay? Which was work. Okay? It was work. Quadrant 1, crisis. Completing deadlines. That's work. And I was working detailing, and, you know, one day, quadrant 2 will be my job, my career. And I'll be helping you guys. So I'm just giving you an idea. So I want you guys to focus on this. Another quick thing I want to talk about, if we can go into the book a little bit. Okay, now results of quadrant 1, stress, burnout, crisis management, always putting out fires. Welcome to work in a passion that you don't like. Quadrant 3, short-term focus, crisis management. As we see in quadrant 3, total irresponsibility, fire from jobs, dependent on others. Okay, and then we go to quadrant 2, and we have vision, balance, discipline, control, less crises. That's the results. I love you. And remember your purpose: health, wealth, love, and happiness. Peace be with you.